Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling God Smith. I just got through watching Smackdown. Basically, Smackdown was good. I think like the matches were really good. The stories are coming together. One thing kind of bothered me, and I'll get to that. I'll get to that in a sec. I'll get to that when we get closer, a little bit closer to like the contract signing and everything else. So the first match we basically had a tag team title match with the SmackDown Tag Team Champions and the Tag Team Champions, the New Day and the Street Profits against Sami Zayn, King Corbin, and Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. So it was basically a I guess you could say a 4-man tag match. It was really good. There was a lot of back and forth. Montez Ford does a moonsault off of King Corbin. Corbin catches him, does a sidewalk slam, does the deep sick, tries to get a 2 count, get the 2. Then basically then Montez tags in Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods tries to do the honor roll, catches him again, does a deep six to him, and catches him. And then I don't like so pretty much Baron Corbin punches Montez out the ring, and Dawkins goes in to check on him. They're back. He's on the outside. They're checking on him, and then at the near end of the match, we basically get a Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn got tagged in, and then he eats a no, Dawkins gets tagged in. I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head because I just watched it. Dawkins gets tagged in, eats a massive spine buster from Rude. He gets a 2 count, but he tags himself in because he tags himself in. So basically, the New Day get the win off the no Kofi hits the Trouble in Paradise. He hits it on Sami Zayn. They get the win, and then basically the match is over. So they both take their titles, both the Smackdown and Raw champions. They don't say it, but they literally Kofi literally said we gave you those titles. But they were like, oh, we are the better tag team. So they're in a healthy. I would say this is going to be a really fantastic match for Survivor Series. Cause I think it's going to be great. And then we go backstage. We see Daniel Bryan about to get an interview with Kayla, and then we basically see Sami Zayn trying to basically look at Sami Zayn. He walks and he says, "Do you think you're better than me?" And he tells the ref, "How was that? I didn't even get tagged in. I didn't even get tagged in the whole entire match. How's that legal?" And basically, he's like, "You think you're better than me?" And he basically walks up to Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan puts up the face mask. And then he literally looks at it, he's like, I would fight you, but I'm not gonna forget it. I'm not gonna forget it. I would fight you, but I have a big match out on Survivor Series. And he just punches him and he runs away. He's like, well, I just believe in social distancing. And I believe that was pretty funny. Because you know what? And then we get another match. We basically get another match. We basically get a match between the next match we had, which was really good. The next thing we had was the Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns segment. I mean, no, we didn't have that yet. We had the Natalia versus Tamina. It wasn't that good of a match. She's still complaining to Adam Pearce about being the woman. Why does she have to do a qualifying match? She should be the leader of the team. But he already tells her that Bayley's the leader of the team, which just wasn't bad. I got to see Bianca Belair do the commentary for the match. It was really good. I got to see Bayley and Bianca do it. That was good, but I just really don't see the point. Like, that match it was an okay match. Like, it was a lot of back, but basically Natalia won with a sharpshooter against Tamina. That was a quick match. I just didn't get the point of, like, I'm being honest, guys. It was okay. I just don't. Natalia to me just is floundering. She used to be so good, and it's like now she's just becoming less relevant. And she keeps saying she's the boat, and I'm like, bro, that's such a lame term. And then the thing we got, like I got to see, and then we had the contract signing, which was really great. They didn't need microphones, but they were saying what they were saying to each other. He's like, I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to get in my head. You're trying to get in my head, but he's like, this Sunday, he's like, and Drew tells Roman, I'm going to give you some advice. I'm going to give you one piece of advice. Use these 2 days of peace that you have. Be prepared for war. Literally, he was telling them that go for the throat. See, I don't hate, here's my problem. I don't hate this contract signing because it was really good. I like that Roman Reigns was basically telling Iron Pierce, like, that's enough, sit down. And he basically told him, like, he basically said to him, like, 100%, guys. Like, then he's basically gonna tell him like, you're just a title holder. You're still a secondary title. You will always be my number two. He signs it, and like the thing is, he just leaves him. Like he doesn't. They don't fight. He just leaves him, and Drew's ready to fight. See, and this is the thing. Like I don't mind Roman being the tribal chief, but this heel run makes me like. This heel run does not make any sense to me. I didn't even mind the Sasha Banks like Oscar thing, because I'm gonna talk about that too. So next we have the Sasha Banks comes out, is doing, and then we get a women's champion. Then we get Oscar come out. So they're about to say what they're gonna say before their Survivor Series match on Sunday, and we basically get like, he's like, Oscar, you're the best women's champion in the world, but it's boss time. I, without a belt, I am the blueprint for the women's division. I'm gonna beat you. And then we basically get Oscar. She's saying stuff in Japanese. Can't understand her, but she's basically saying that, she's saying like, you didn't know, like you couldn't beat her, and she's joking around about SummerSlam, and then basically saying you can't see me, like doing like the John Cena you can't see me, pretty much like this was good, but the one thing that kind of ruined it was the Carmella thing, the untouchable thing. Like she's just been attacking Sasha, Banks like nobody's business, and I just don't get it. I just don't. I really didn't get it because like, what is her gimmick? And I usually wouldn't say this, but I've been trying to figure it out since like last week. What is her untouchable gimmick about? Like the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to figure it out, and I just don't know what it is. And to me, that's kind of that one area that we don't even know where she's at really, because it's like, okay, we're here, but we're here, but we're here, but we're here, but we're here, and we're here. And I'm just like, you know what? I didn't mind that, and then we had the like, and then after, then we had the Seth Rollins. We had a Seth Rollins promo talking about like Murphy. I protected you. I took care of you. He basically says to him, I gave you everything. I made your the buttoning of your career. I gave you this, your girlfriend. You would not have that without, if I didn't if I didn't save you. Sorry, guys. And he basically says this, so they go back. So the match is happening, and like we still see Seth Rollins. He's mad. He's still being like, he's really being a heel. He's still being the Sephiroth, like WWE Sephiroth that I keep saying to you guys. I know you guys will get the reference later, but like I said, it was a fantastic match because I finally understand. Like they're finally giving this dude a win. They're finally letting him win cleanly and not letting Seth beat the crap out of him like he's some errand boy. And that's the problem. Like, you get a lot of people, but... And this is the thing. Because, like, to do what Murphy did, like, he did, like, 3 run... Like, he basically did, because Seth was beating the crap out of him. Like, he was putting him against the ropes. He was beating him. He was kicking him. He did a buckle bomb at the last minute of the match. And then, like Murphy did, one knee, did 2 knees, and, again... Like, he kept coming with the knee, with the perfect knee strike. And he did the best kept secret and got the win. What I like about this is, like, now that Murphy's kind of his own guy, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't be mad about that. Like, I'm not mad about that. I just don't know what they're going to do with Seth now that Murphy kind of won. He's probably going to end up winning even if they have a match at Survivor Series, which I doubt they are. But it's just, here's the thing. I don't hate, here's the problem. I don't hate the fact that he's doing what he has to do. It's just the fact that we've kind of seen him do this, and it's like, even like, and I'm also going to talk about the Jey Uso thing, because even Jey Uso's promo just felt like, and Jey Uso, and I don't even, don't get me, I apologize, guys. This is not going to be like a long rant, but I'm going to explain to you why I didn't like this segment or the match, because here's the thing. Jey Uso is trying to be a main eventer, which I love the idea. I love the idea, guys. I love the idea of the main event scene. I do. I just don't see him doing it. Like, the dude who he should be getting the title from is the same guy he should have beat at freaking Hell in a Cell months ago. And this is the thing I'm kind of mad about, because they're not really pushing that dude to his limit. They're not really showing him anything. They're not really giving him anything. That's kind of the sad part. And I'm kind of in this in-between thing, because I'm like, you know what? We don't know what we're going to do. I don't mind him trying to do stuff. I don't mind him trying to go that route. I don't mind him trying to do anything in the possible realm. But his promo felt weak. Daniel Bryan, like this whole match with Daniel Bryan was basically putting on a lot of. It was a good match. It was a really good match, but it just felt like Jey Uso just wanted to beat on Bryan. I thought he was going to just do the splash and put him to the table. They would stop the match, and it would have been like it would have been done. No, they basically let Daniel Bryan get a clean win. He got to do the kicks in on him. He actually got to do the yes kicks. He did the run. He did the running knee. He did the Basically tried to do the yes lock, counters it. Then then Daniel Bryan gets the roll up, grabs the tight, gets the roll up. And the thing is, what I don't like. Here's the thing. Like Jey Uso to me, even now, even with Roman, even with this whole Roman tribal chief thing that I love very much. I like the idea of it, but they're making Jey seem like he's a total punk. And I'm sorry. Like, I'm looking at the ratings right now. It was good, but it drops. Like, this is the thing. I would have been fine with Carmella doing something, but they're not doing anything with her. Like, that's my problem. Like, I'm going to give Raw a C plus because they actually try with the storylines. But Carmella has no story. That's what I feel, guys. Like, realistically, they're making Jey feel like a punk. They're giving Carmella this new untouchable gimmick that doesn't make anything in the world no like a sense. And they want us to believe like typical WWE booking, because I think the booking is I think the booking was messed up, mega messed up. And I like Adam Pearce. I do. I like him. It's not his fault. It's just that they're basically booking this women's division to believe like they actually care. And that's the problem. They're in this little like bubble. And I'm kind of taking a little bit from Wrestling Observer. Like, this freaking women's division is held up by Sasha Banks and Bayley, because when they leave, I think Bianca Belair is going to be able to build it, and I think Asuka's going to be able to build it, and those are the two who are going to stay, because they're going to leave. They're going to get tired of doing it with the crazy schedules. They're going to get tired of doing it. And my scent, my thought and my scent to it is like, they're not doing anything with them. They're not giving them anything. And this is why, and I've said this, and this is not a rant video, guys. I'm just reiterating what I'm saying for the review. I cannot stand this Carmella gimmick. I don't get it. I don't know why they made her change her gimmick to Mella from Mella's Money. I don't know why they made her change her gimmick. I don't know why she came back at the time she did, because it just doesn't. She's not what she used to be. Like, I understand she used to do that because of Carmella, because of the moonwalking with Punk with R-Truth, because I like R-Truth and her because they were funny people. But they're not making her relevant. And it's super sad that they're not making her relevant, because she's not gonna be anything, guys. Like, this is the thing I was saying. This is what I don't understand. Like, this division, it's like what I said with Raw. I can't fathom it, bro. I cannot fathom what are they doing with like Jey Uso. Yeah, he's a great guy, but he's never gonna be a main eventer, because Roman's always gonna be there. Roman's always gonna be top dog. So that's the thing that kind of gets me. So you got Jimmy Uso doing nothing. They got him in the realm of possibility doing nothing. And I'm just like, you know what? Where do we go? Where do we go with this? Because I'm telling you, the views, I'm pretty sure it's at 2.3, 2.4 million right now. But I just don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Even with this Sunday, I don't see it. Because it's gonna be mega sad. They're gonna end up losing. They're gonna end up losing everything. That's what sad is going to be. It's going to be so sad that they're not even going to be able to they're not even going to be able to give Jey a chance, even if he does win. Let's just say SmackDown wins the men's Survivor, which they're not going to win. Because because Raw's going to mob them. They got Keith Lee, they got Sheamus, and they literally got Matt Riddle. He'll literally just make Jey Uso tap like a baby. But even if he did, he's never gonna go anywhere. He could win the Royal Rumble and get a chance and go against his cousin and have a fantastic match at WrestleMania, but he's never gonna get it though. He's never gonna be champion unless they break him from Roman Reigns, and that's the problem. Like he's not gonna do it. And like I said, my review, I'm giving SmackDown a C because the matches were good. The Jey Uso segment didn't work for me. The Carmella segment, not even the women promo segment didn't work. It just didn't because I felt like we've been down this road before. We've been down this road with Carmella. We've been down this road with Asuka. We've been down this road with Sasha Banks. And I remember when they first put Asuka in the WWE, when she first was trying to get titles, and she was whooping everybody, and she was winning, they couldn't even give her a shot. So she showed up in NXT and dominated. So my brain is saying, and I apologize, I'm just telling you, my thought is that Raw's gonna win, and this is not a prediction. This is a spoiler. They're gonna win. They're gonna win at Survivor Series because of the fact that Raw's women's division cannot keep up. Not without Sasha and Bayley. Nah. Because you know what? They got Natalya just pretty much she's just loitering. I feel like she's just loitering for no apparent reason. I feel like Bianca Belair has so much talent and they're not even giving her a chance to blossom. And I'm hoping she gets enough ring time in the women's 5-on-5 Survivor Series match. I'm hoping. And Bayley still is happy that, you know what's funny? I wanted to notice this too. Bayley was happy that she was more happy that she was captain, and she was more happy that she was more happy that Sasha has her title, thinking she's gonna get that back. So, like I said, guys, Raw's gonna win. Because you know what? They should have been doing invasion angles already, and I'm kind of mad about that. I'm actually mad about this whole Survivor Series setup thing, and I'm going to talk about it in another video. But anyway, guys, but like I said, Raw gets a solid C minus from me. Like I said, guys, good night, too sweet, hearty handshake, and good night.